Hello. Oh, volume. Oop, wrong way. Oh, I always press the wrong button. Oh. Come on. Where am I? Oops, that's not me. There I am. Yay me. Oh. One of those crazy days. I'm seeing my camera is a little wonky here. So give me a second and I'm going to fix it because it's like this. But I guess the computer does not like me today. There we go. So hold on. Wonkiness drives me crazy. Hello everybody. Say hi. I have a feeling I'm losing my voice. What is with the computer? I thought I had my computer plugged in over there in the other room, and I had it literally on for like hours, and it wasn't plugged in. Lucky me, right? Oops, volume off. Volume. Come on, volume. There we go. All right. Whew. I don't see any comments. I don't see any comments anywhere. Hey, can somebody, I see some people watching, but I have no comments. Oh. Hi, y'all. I wrote hi, y'all. So I see my comment. Really? There's no comments? What the heck? Well, there we go. Terry, yay. I see Terry. There they are. They're coming in now. Carol, Cindy. Okay. Whew. Scared the dingy-lingies out of me. First time watching. Carol, yay. Welcome to the Nut House. You can see my little nutty squirrel sign. It says, welcome to the Nut House. It's kind of hidden by my hot pot there. But, so if first time watching, hit anywhere on the screen, and in your top right hand corner of those three little dots, click on that and hit the one that says notification or get notifications. Make sure that little bell doesn't have the line through it so you guys all know. So, hi Cindy. All right. This was, I was like running for the last couple of hours trying to get this ready for you guys tonight. I had changed my idea so many times. I was going to do it on a grapevine wreath, an evergreen wreath. And then I was like, no, let's do it. But then what color? I'll do this color. I'll do that color. You know how you do that and you just do that to yourself? Oh, but I like this. Oh, but I like that. And you go back and forth. And then you're like, oh, drive yourself crazy. So here's our little bunny butt. Hello. Done and smooth. Yes, sprinkle the love. Bless my page. Float my boat. Do all that stuff. Have your friends come in so we have a merry old time. So this is actually handmade, and I'm hoping my friend, Miss Susie Brown, how are you? Whatchamacallit, is handmade, and I'm hoping my friend Beth comes on because I forgot who made it. And it comes with the butt. Look how fluffy that little bunny butt tail is. And look at it, and it comes with the 2 ears. So I wanted to really do this in an evergreen, and I went back and forth on what I was going to do with it as far as mesh and ribbons. The ribbon was a no-brainer because the cute little ribbon I got, look at this. Look at it. Look, I got a white nail because I've been painting. That was another thing I was going to do. I was like, oh, I'll do this. Paint wasn't dry enough yet. But anyways, we got this little truck ribbon, bunny truck ribbon. I'm going to use this color with it, and I also have, it's like a green to go with the truck. So I have 2 different colors we're going to use today. And we got these to to mimic the carrot and the leaf on the carrot. So I know I cut everything shorter, my tails and everything shorter than what I needed because I wasn't sure how this was going to fit in and what it was going to cover. So we're going to play it by ear. Hello, 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 everybody. I missed some people. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Sandra. Hello, Amanda. This is cute. I know, isn't it cute? Thank you, Dawn. And I'm hoping she comes on. She got them, like I said, they're handmade. And I don't know who the person is because I never bought from this person before. And so I apologize, but I will find out and I will post it down below later on. Oh, God. No, look. I can't even type anything. There we go. I can't even spell. I'm going to put my link down here. Oh my God, I can't even do this. Post. Pin. Okay. Hello, Regina. Long time no see. I know the Crafters convention was this weekend. I'm sure a lot of you that went had a blast. I didn't go, needless to say, because you didn't see me there. But let's get this bunny going. So what I chose to do, and again, like I said, I'm going to put all these in here because you know what? Oh, let me show you something really cute. My leftover flowers from a project I was working on earlier today. Look, my husband's friend gave me these 2 totes. But look at how cute. They're not all done because I have to get some more lace. But look at this. Isn't that cute? Can you guys see it? I gotta wait till you come in. Am I in frame yet? Okay, let me bring it up. You could do these any color. I did it in orange. You do it in red. And I made little ornaments. No, well, I showed you pink. I have daisies in here. I'm not finished because I ran out of lace, and I did blue ones, and there's yellow ones, and aren't these cute for the spring? So you can use it for Easter too. But you know, after Easter, it's like, what are you going to do? People like to have their little tree set up. You know, I have a little tree that I use when I go to shows. So my son took one of my plants where so I was like, yay, because I didn't want any more plants in the house. I have 2. So the one he got was a viney thing. And I was just like, ugh, you know, I just didn't want them anymore. They were just a pain. Hi, Holly. Thank you, Regina. Yes, I know. I never know when anyone is. I don't know when anybody's on either. It's if I'm not on the computer, I don't know. I had a live sale yesterday, but another sale. That's, Regina, better than none. But what was I going to say? What was I saying? Y'all fill me in because I just ran over the comments and I forgot what I was saying. Okay, so we're going to use this jute type mesh. And I'm going to use this on the outside. So like, you know, if you think of like the straw, the hay in the fields, you know, kind of thing. That's my game plan. So we're going to do these in here. Just ruffles. Ruffled it up, scrunched it up. I have 18 ties on the frame. Like I said, I was going to do this on an evergreen and I keep thinking I should. No, I'm gonna stick with this, what I started with, because I'm gonna drive, like I said, I'm gonna drive myself crazy because I'm gonna go back and forth with this. Well, Regina, I hope you did well. Sorry, I didn't mean to stop in the comment there. All right, but remind me what I was talking about because I forgot what I was talking about because I was looking at the comments. Thank you, Claudia. I see that she's on there, my friend from Alaska. So this is what we're gonna do. And I don't even know how, I did 18 of these. So there's 8 in the middle, 10 on the outside of this. See, I get sidetracked too easily. Because my door's open, that means a door. I forgot to shut the front door. That means the dogs are gonna, but the dogs, there's my New Yorker coming out. The dogs are gonna bark. Ay, ay, ay. Hello, Janet. So if it's your first time watching, click anywhere on the page and those 3 little white dots will pop up there in the corner, or you'll see them. Hit on them and hit the notifications button, or if you see a little bell, if it comes down below, hit the little bells so that you don't have the bell with the line going through it. Now, Facebook did some changes as of the 4th of this month. Hey, Joanne. Yay! Louisiana. Louisiana. Hey, girl, I used to live there for 3.5 years. Had all my kids were born there, which was kind of nice because I kind of wanted them all born in one state, not like here and there since we were military. That was just a me thing. Doesn't mean you don't have to. You can have them born everywhere, but that was just a me thing. But I loved it. Hi, Diana. But like I said, if you heard me, let me go back. Miss Gloria. Hit anywhere on the page, those 3 little white dots up top, and hit the notifications. Hey, you guys, go on my page and like me. I love having people. Love it. Maybe, you know what? I think tonight, because I feel bad. I haven't been on. I've been trying to work on some crafts. Oh. I got into, let me close this up before I cut myself. I got into, not what was I? Oh, Regina, that's so sad. Well, keep working on it. Don't give up. Hey, Joanne. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Donna. I think I got everybody. Gloria. How everybody? So this school does these shows, one of these high schools locally. And I didn't get into their show in December, even though I did early registration. And I was really bummed because it's a show that's been going on for like decades. And it's a big show, and I was bummed. I was the only show I did not get into that I say the word applied for. So they were doing a spring one this year. And I did early registration on all those shows too. And so I got into the spring one. It's a juried show. I'm like freaking out. So I believe my friend Beth is we're gonna do it together. And just have some fun. So that's why I was making those little ornaments. And it's in May, so I have time in a way. First time is from Sydney. Wait, Sydney, New York. I thought I was going to say Sydney, Australia. Well, welcome. I'm from New York. I'm from Long Island. Long Island, Massapequa. That's where I was born and raised. Love my state. Always will be. Even though I've lived here now for 22 years. It was funny because, if my friend Claudia comes on, I know she was watching. Maybe she comes on. She lives in Alaska. And when you live in Alaska, you got to live there so many years. And then they have, like when you think you're a native of the state kind of thing. But they call it different words up there. Oh, and I forgot what they were called. Oh, it's going to drive me crazy now because now I'm thinking about it. Look, my computer is so slow. What part of Louisiana? I lived at Fort Polk, Gloria. Hey, you guys, if I do miss your comment, please ask it again. Because when I get looking at this. Here, it only shows it one at a time. How do I do this? Okay, so this comes, like on a roll, right? And I cut it at 30 inches long, okay? Then all I'm doing is I'm scrunching it up. This is easy because it has a middle line, so it makes it easy for you to kind of keep it, even, so to speak. See, it zigzags because you're folding it or crunching it or ruffling it, rather. Whoops, go away. Oops, here we go. Hello, Sandra. Thank you, Janice. Janice likes to say flip my boot. That means she blessed my page. Okay, that's all that we're doing. So it kind of makes like a butterfly bow tie. And depending how you put it in, if you want it to go this way or you want it to go this way. I'm doing the bow tie because I want it to spread out this way. Not so much this way because I'm going to be doing another layer. Another layer. All right, here we go. Oh, sticky into everything. All right. Ugh. There we go. And then what we do with the edges here, all I'm doing is just kind of overlap them a little bit, and it kind of forms like a little flower. And it's, as you can see. And that's all that we're doing as of right now. Kristen Wilson! What? Kristen's my daughter's high school friend. But she comes and visits every now and then when my daughter comes home. Christina's going to be here this weekend, Kristen. I don't know if she told you or not. Someone recently coined the term blessing your page is like leaving a tip in the tip jar. What? Did I miss that? Someone recently coined the term blessing your page. No. I would love to. No, kidding. Didn't know you were from Long Island. I live in Claverton. Oh, really? My husband is from near Albany, New York. Susie, that's hysterical. Oh. It's my dishwasher. Dishwasher telling me it's done. It can sit. So this weekend, so I left you a tip. Is that a tip with this or a tip of an idea, Susie? So here's the thing. We can't say the word S-H-A-R-E. Your page. Those of you that maybe not know. So we've come up with words like bless the page. One of my friends and followers, she does float your boat, she calls it. Oh God, how did my ribbon get on the floor? See, that's when you know it's like, I know I cut them all, and then you find them on the floor. And these things too go flying everywhere. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. Go over there. Stay. A tip of a share. Susie, you cracked me up, girl. Oh my, this is awesome. Easy looking. I want to follow you. I make a lot of crafts and you're the best. Oh, Lori, that's so sweet. Hey, Janet. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet of you to say that. Please do that F-O-L-L-O-W word that we can't say either. Yes, I do, like, I have NonnasNuttykrafts. I didn't want it to say just making wreaths. Although you can see, well, you can't see because I did my thing vertical this time. But there's a lot of mesh. All over here is mesh and flowers on that wall. And this side is a lot of ribbon. And then there's a couple of bins, like 10 of them stacked there with ribbons for other occasions and signs and stuff. So yes, I like to do other crafts. Oh, I did this the other day with you guys. Was it last? No, wasn't last week. Was it? No. I didn't think. A couple of weeks ago. So you guys can go back and you can look on my videos. I also have a YouTube page, NonnasNuttykrafts. So please go there. It's free to subscribe. Okay, just go. You'll see a lot of my videos are there. Come here, pipe cleaner. But look, I finished these. Hold on. I want to show you because there's two ways I did it. I'm just so excited. So let's see if you can see this. I gotta wait. Boy, this one shows nobody in the chair. That shows me still sitting, making the wreath. Good Lord. All right. So, I want to say a couple of weeks ago, maybe, I did this on a live. This is fabric. It's not a real flag. But I spiraled around, did the bow. And what I didn't get to finish with y'all was putting on the star. This one I was able to nail. It's also glued, the star, along the rail, whatever, because there's a rail here too, and going down here. So that, see, it doesn't move. So the glue was actually drying today. because I did them today. I'm leaving that nail the silver color because I kind of like it rather than trying to paint it, because it gets to be a pain when you're trying to paint on metal. So this is one way. As you can see, the stars off to the side there, okay? This is the other way. I've done it 2 different ways. And this is a bigger star that I put in, of course, a different bow. Let me make my seat go down. Can I read it from here? No, I guess not. Oh, there we go. So you can see I did a bigger star and I put it in the middle. Same wood, they're wood and painted, and then a different bow. So, and you can do other fabric if you didn't want to do it like, you know, Americana per se. Oops. If you wanted to do something more country or whatever, let me put these back away. There we go. But I wanted to show you those because I know I did them a couple of weeks ago without the stars on them, but I just finished it. Kind of gets busy when you have a grandbaby and people, company, you know, families coming and stuff. So I wanted to show you that. So I know I love the ladder, Lori. I found those at an antique store. They are old tobacco, you know, when in the barns they used to string the tobacco, you know, in the barns, there's my New Yorker, the barns, to dry. And what they did, they took that and made a ladder out of it. And so I found those at an antique place, and I really wanted to go back and get more. Because I know they, at the time, they had, I think it was 4. Hi, Jessica. I think they only had 4 of them there. And I was like, oh, and I bought 2. And I was like, oh, I should have bought the other 2. You know how that goes. But I don't have them listed in my shop. And the reason being, I'm not sure how much that would cost to ship. Because I did for me a bigger ladder which sits out front. And the same thing, tobacco. I bought that at a different antique place. And I have that sits in between my garage. Right now it's not, because it's not 4th of July right now. Oh, did I miss Julie's comment? Julie, hello. New from Ohio. Hey, Julie. Welcome, welcome. I'm sorry if I missed comments. Hey, Donna. Ugh, there's one hanging out over there. I probably never find it. Welcome, welcome. You'll hear me say several times, if you're new, there's 3 little white dots at the top of the page. Hit on that, and it's going to say, you know, follow. Shouldn't say that word. Notifications. Make sure you hit the notice so you can get notifications. Ugh. Get in here. Oh, I know what I was talking about before. Facebook changed their stuff as of March 4th. So it's like I wake up one day and all of a sudden my screen is like all different. I'm like, whoa. So crazy, crazy. So now it's getting to learn that screen and ay. Hello, Carol. Hey, Tanya. I got you, girl. Deborah, my friend. I'm glad you came back from your vacation. I know you had a blast. You had a blast. I saw all those gorgeous pictures of you guys. Ugh. All right. Ooh. So who here went to the Crafters Convention this weekend? I think that was one of the conversation I started and got sidetracked on. I saw some people posted some videos and it looked like you guys had a great time. Oops, get in there. Get in there. There we go. Hey, Deborah, I miss you too. Listen, my puppy. Oh, so I take my puppy in for her last series of shots this past Friday. She is now up to 22.4 pounds. And her brother, Chase, is up to 22.7 pounds. So they're always off. The 2 of them are always really close. But she started those in, she lost her 2 middle teeth up top. So the vet was calling her butt tooth because she has just a hair of an overbite. And so I was like, yeah, they're probably embedded in me from her biting me, right? But today my husband found her first canine tooth, and I was like, oh, my baby's growing up. So, you know, it's just like the kid's tooth. Should you keep it in case you need it for DNA or something? I wonder if you could send a tooth off for DNA and finding out what your dog's breed is. That would be kind of cool. I don't know if they can do that or not. I don't think so much the live has changed, Regina. I think for me, and it didn't, oh, I know, Deborah. I was worried about that too. The main page when you open up your Facebook or what was it on my phone, or like if you're going to close it out, it had all these things going this way, like in these little oval things. And I was like, whoa. But it was easy to navigate that. Just got to, you know, it's just a different looking screen. And there's a big delay from iPad to here. Big delay. See, it shows me still typing on the computer. There is a blood test they require. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, for the dogs, yeah, we had that done for the puppy. Jay did that on Chase, and it said the father is a boxer, and then down the lineage boxer, and what they call sporting breed, which has to do with golden retrievers, labs, and German shepherds. On the mother's side, mother has Chihuahua, German shepherd, and all that same thing as the dad. With the sporting breed in there. So I was just like, so she's Heinz 57. On your phone? Girl, where is it on the phone? You go on your page. And it's the same thing. The phone is where I saw the most changes, Regina, as compared to, you know, I don't know, because maybe the phone company just does it differently or something. Is this the last one? Yay, I got them all. I thought, you know, some of these things go flying all over the place. Last one. So there's 18 of these in here. Those of you that just came on and want to know, there's 8 in the middle and 10 on the outside. And these are cut at 30 inches each. So I wanted it nice and full because I'm not doing any mesh or anything underneath this. And I wanted this to be nice and full because of that bunny butt. Because of the bunny butt. And I was almost going to do this as a no ribbon wreath. And I debated about doing that. But I really wanted to use my ribbon. So the wreath form is, was it 15 inches? Okay, so these are cut at 13 inches long. There's not going to be a sign on this because I have the bunny butt. So you can see it's going to look just like that is in the truck, the butt sticking out like that with the feet. But we'll have ears. And I just chose 2 colors. I have this, I don't know if this soft green. And then we have the other one, Taylor's going to have the white check. So it's going to be every other one. So I cut these at 13 inches long, dovetailed them. Just going to scrunch them up. You see them all folded already? Oh, I don't know if you could see them. Because, again, I moved my thing. So they're all folded like that. Oh, no problem. What's it, girl? What did I miss, Deborah? Whatever I need. Gel time. Girl time, you mean. So we're just going to ruffle this up like this. We're going to take this and just pull it down a little bit like that. Okay? Just because I wanted to show more on the outside of it rather than going, you know, across. Does that make sense? And we're going to stick these babies in here. And I'm only going to tie this once because I'm going to see if I want to, and then we'll separate these a little bit. I want to see if I'm going to put, I think I'm going to put these on top. So these are cut at 10 inches. This is 5 or 5.5 inch mesh. Some call it 6 inch. And it's just 2 colors. So the idea is to mimic the carrot and the leaf on the carrot. That's my game plan. And I want to see if I want to put these on top or if I want to put them underneath. Oops. Meaning underneath the ribbon, or if I want to leave it on top of the ribbon. Let me see what one looks like underneath. This is me going back and forth. Now I'm going to have them all facing the same way, all the green facing one way and all the orange facing the other way on these. And this is the same thing. All I did is I rolled these up, just like you would your hair in a curler. That's all I did. Hey Mary, hey Trudy. How are y'all doing today? So let's see which way I want to do this. You know what? I like it on top. I like it on top, I'll tell you. So again, there's the other one. If you're wondering, this ribbon came from Deco Exchange. This came from Craft Outlet. Where's my green one? My green one came from... Where did it come from? I want to say... I think this is Joann's. I think. I was going to say Craft Outlet, but I had a different green one out. Make sure your trucks are all facing the same way. You don't want some bunny butts upside down. But as you go around, the bunny butts will be upside down. Isn't that weird? No matter how much you try. Hi, Tom. How are you, my friend? Hey, Pearl. Okay, Regina. The frame you can get anywhere, whether it's Michael's, Dollar Tree, or wherever. The jute... I want to say maybe Hobby Lobby. Oh look, my ear's in the garbage. Yep, it came from Hobby Lobby, the jute, and I had it since the fall time frame. So, but you may still find it. I like using the natural colors like this. I was gonna do it natural with the snowflakes or the snowballs on it, but I didn't think I'd have enough, so I didn't do it. Now I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna put one in here. I don't know which way. I think I want them down like that instead of crisscrossed applesauce. Hold on. I'll put the other one in here so you can see what it will look like. Any little strings and all at the end, don't worry about trying to do it as you go, because, you know, that's mesh for you. I think you could see those. Ugh. Let me move this out of the way. Hello, Mary. How are you? Pearl, I got you. I was going to tell you that Walmart by me has a great selection of these signs and such. Deborah, you're a bad influence. All right, so that's what the tails are going to look like. I have carrots, and I'm going to see later on. Maybe I want to stick a carrot every other place. Not sure about that yet. Not sure. All right, so let's get all our ribbons going here. So I think I'm going to do the outside, and I'm going to put see how the butt, where I want the butt in here. And then I'll know, because some of them are going to be covered. So that's why I was kind of thinking maybe I wouldn't do tails, just do like the mesh in here and do a no ribbon thing. But I really wanted to use this ribbon with this. So that's why I was like, I got to do it. I have to do it. it tight. Tight. All right. There we go. And you don't have to do it as you go with the mesh. You can put all the ribbon in and then come back and do these. But again, I know I cut 15, and I think I cut 15 of the ribbons too, because again, not knowing what the bunny butt was going to take up space. I mean, you want everything. I think all the tails will go in, and I was debating about a bow. So if I do the bow, I was thinking of using the car and the yellow plaid, and I have this lace here, which I thought would be just kind of cute to stick in there, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. What is it? Is this a custom order for sale? It's for sale. This is listed in my Etsy shop already. So if anybody does want to buy it, you'll see a Facebook Live sign, and underneath it, look for, I think I listed it as bunny wreath, Easter wreath, rabbit wreath. I didn't put all the details in it. I pretty much did to a point because I wasn't sure if I was going to be adding things. So, but this baby is for sale. If you want to purchase it, get it, because it's the only bunny butt I have that. If you like my bunny butt. So please. Hello, Michelle. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Oh, I need to take ribbon, not that. So, oh, that's what I was talking about. I got into the juried show. 200 vendors I'm going to be in. And so I was excited because I'm hoping that by getting in this show, that since I didn't get into their show in December, that I'll be able to do the... Deborah, you always need something new. You like to hang them on your wall. You remember how that one wall where you have the sconces and you can change it out besides putting it on your door? This Deborah is a friend. God, how long has it been, Deborah, that we've known each other now? Was it 4 years maybe? It's got to be at least 4 years, I think, right? We met through another lady, and Deborah's been gracious enough. She's come over. Oops, she's come over to my house and helped me when we were switching rooms around and everything. This used to be my dining room, but you know what? The dining room is where the living room is. I don't need in my dining room that much. Well, you know, when family comes over, we're always in the kitchen and the table there, and you know. It's like the hub center. Yeah, is it? I see. I was thinking 4. I know it's got to be at least 3 to 4. Good evening, Virginia. Garfield High School, May 16th. I think this is the first time the school hosts their fall show every year, and it's tough to get into. They've been doing it for decades. And I think this is their first spring show. And I'm jumping on it. And I looked at, it's the weekend after Mother's Day. It's just a one-day show. But 200 vendors are going to be there. So you look, is that good for me or bad for me? Well, since they do the fall one that's been going on for eons, and it's a very popular show, I'm hoping that the spring one will be just as popular, if not better. Hello, Peggy. How are you? Peggy, weren't you not feeling good not too long ago? What is with me? Wait. Turn. There we go. They just on the news today. So I live in Virginia. And they, my husband heard it. I didn't hear it. So I don't watch girls. I've been trying to be busy in my craft room today. And then I was outside with the puppies because it was gorgeous. Not puppies, but one puppy. My other dog. And it was gorgeous out. Why my husband decided to mow the lawn after he told me he wasn't. So I had to stop my crafts to go watch the dogs. Because it's easier to watch them outside than it is inside. And then when he was done, my neighbor started talking to us. And I was like, gotta go, gotta work. And then we ate, and I had to take the dogs for a walk. Because they have to have their evening walk. Because my one bigger one, she will bug the heck out of you. Love to have the company, my friend. Love to. I can talk to you about it. Deborah, that is. Anyway, yeah, Peggy, I bet you have nice weather down there. Well, anyway, Fort Belvoir. Now, mind you, I literally said this to my husband, I think it was last week or whatever. I said, you know, being on a military, we're not on the base, we live outside of it, needless to say. With all the people at the Pentagon and everything, you're thinking, and the military people traveling around the world, that it's going to hit the bases. Sure enough, today it hit the base. So I was like, great. I'm going to stay away from the base as long as I don't have to go there. I'm not going. I'll just be a little hermit in my house, and I'll just stay here. My husband will be happy about that because then I won't spend money. But, oh, it's my granddaughter's birthday this weekend. She's going to be 5, my little baby. Going to be 5. So my other granddaughter and son-in-law are coming in for the birthday party. And my son's coming back down. He was just down here this weekend. He was only here for like, well, a night and a day. But they're going to be coming back down. And so it's going to be nice to have everybody here at like one time. Because everybody's jobs and everything. It's hard to get everybody here. So I'm like so excited. So excited. My daughter is in Annandale. What? My cousins are in midday. Whoops. Hi, Carolynne. It's a great day for you. Yeah. Oh, it is a great day for me, Pat. Wait. My daughter lives in Annandale. My cousins live in Alexandria. Love that area. Well, Mimi, when you come by, you have to let me know. See, Pearl. Oh, I missed that. See, I'm missing comments. See, that's what I've been doing. Getting wreaths ready for an event. I'm in March 21st, April 4th, 18th, and May 2nd. Good God, Pearl. That's a lot. They didn't, you know, they'll have, this other school has a spring one, and I did it last year because I didn't realize it was their first time doing that spring one, and I would never do it again. And the reason why is, although their Christmas one is always pretty good from what I hear, I did their fall one the year before, and I did okay. It wasn't thrilled, but I did okay. And what was I going to say? But their spring one, they literally, there's signs outside. Instead of like saying craft show, bazaar, or something like that, it said vendor event. Now, when I see the word vendor event, I'm thinking it's like, it's not craft shows, you know. And I was like, and I didn't realize they had that type of sign outside until afterwards when we were getting ready to leave, because it wasn't out when we were setting up, and I would have said something then. But that show was just horrible because vendors were packing up at 12 o'clock. I mean, you were supposed to be there to 3. It was like, was it 9 to 3 or 10 to 3? People were packing up at 12 o'clock. They were like, this is a joke, because nobody was there. Nobody came because I didn't do it right. And I was just like, I called my husband. I said, come get me. I said, they want to find me or whatever, go ahead, because I didn't sell anything. All the vendors were complaining about it. But, oh, vacation in Florida. My dad lives down there in Florida. He's been down there since 79, 78. So, Pat, I didn't answer your question, but yes, it is a great day because it was 60 degrees outside. And now it's going to go down to the 40s. This is how people get sick because of the weather like this. It's like, you know, in the fall you get that Indian summer, you know, when it's like nice cold, nice cold. So it's crazy, 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 crazy. So wait a minute. Oh, so Mimi, so you live in Florida. Whereabouts in Florida do you live? Girl, one day I'll move south, probably more south from where we've been. Oh, this is coming out cute. Let me put these guys in so you can see. And again, I didn't cut all these because, again, I wasn't sure if I was going to put a bow in this or not a bow. I don't know if I want to put a bow. And the reason being because of the ears. Forget the button ears. So look how cute that's coming out. Whoops. Got that tail wonky. Can you guys see it? They stick to my shirt. My apron. Why is my chair? Daytona. Woo! Well, you're in the middle. Kind of in the middle. My dad lives on the East Coast and my sister-in-law lives on the West Coast of Florida. Near Tampa. She lives near Tampa. It is bike. Loud, I bet, too. They had the big thing every year up here. It was always in May. They would always come, you know, Thunderbirds, and they do the big thing, you know, coming in, and it's always for the memorials. And then last year they were saying because of budget cuts, yada yada, you know how that goes, that was going to be the last one. And I went, no, you can't get rid of something that's kind of like a history. I mean, these guys and, you know, girls and families, they come and they're coming to support the people that, you know, fallen or in our service. Or that looks a little wonky, doesn't it? And stuff. And I said, you can't tell them no, they can't come. I was like, really? And I know down in Myrtle Beach they always had Bike Week too, and it's like all these places are saying no, because when they do the big bike weeks like that, they were blaming them for destruction and stuff, and it wasn't them. They would leave and it'd be these other dinglings that would come in and destroy it and ruin it for everybody. So it's sad that people do that. So now they don't do it anymore. And, I think that's sad. That's all I have to say. Sad. Those curls do look like, I know, doesn't it look like carrots with the little thing on it? I did a wreath for a customer, and I did it as no ribbon wreath. There were no ribbons on it. And I did it with mesh, and it was St. Patrick's Day. And I had, instead of using green, I had I call it three-dimensional wreath with these already built on it, so they're a lot thicker. And it was orange. So when I did all the curls, you know, coming up through, it looked like carrots. And I was just like, not doing anything with it. It's going to stay just like that. And I don't know who it was. I think, was it Janice who was on here? And she said, you didn't do any ribbons on there. No bow, no ribbons of any type. And I was like, I went back. I was like, yeah, you're right. So that's what I was going to do with this one. But I said, I wanted to use this ribbon. I really wanted to use this ribbon on this wreath. I was going to do pink and white, but then I was like, no, I got to do this ribbon. Got to do this ribbon. We'll fix all these because I mess these up like a million times over when I'm doing these. All right, so now we got to cut. How many more? 1, 2, 3 more of each stuff. Each ribbon, which I have here. Look, Miss Susie Brown's going to be so proud of me. Oop, don't stick that in my mouth. Look how easy this is going to be. Let me shift this over. Because, whoops. One in there. Oop, gotta throw it through first. One in here. Watch how we're going to do this. I'm going to take these off. And I need the green one. Oh, I didn't take the orange pin out. Now, I do have the perfect tails that I could use too. But, oh, now you can't see this because I did the camera the other way. Shift change. Let me bring it over so you guys can see what I did. I need my scissors here. Can you see it? Oh, move over more and move over more. All right, so I'm not going to see your comments for a minute. Hey, Deborah, how are you? Hey, Kathy. Hey, Annette. So, I do have what they call perfect tails where I can wrap it around. Or you can do it like this. This is from Susie Brown. This is the Ultimate Collapsible Mesh Roller. So I can thread all of them underneath here so that I can cut them all at once. So there are a million ways you can do different things. This is just, oh, don't tell me I ran out of green. Oh. I thought I ran out. I was like, I have a whole row there. I'm going to run out of this green. 1, 2. I forgot I had that little bit left from the other row when I was cutting it earlier. When you get your new one, see it has that little crease in there because they have it folded under. Just cut it off because you can't get it out. Get in there. And this is the last one because we said we needed 3. And I'm cutting these at 13 inches. Voila. And then I'm just going to take these right like this. I could do a bunch at a time. But I'm going to just do 3. And I'm going to dovetail it. Just cut it in on an angle. And then we'll separate these out after I get them cut. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Now you can make your tails as long as you want. That's up to you what you want to do. It doesn't matter. There's no right or wrong. It's what you feel that your wreath, your design that you want, unless it's a custom order for somebody that they want it specifically a certain length. If they know about wreath making, so to speak. Let me just separate these babies out here. All right, here we go. Make sure my cars are facing, the trucks rather, are facing the same way because I have a habit. Face one way and I go put it in and messes the whole thing up. All my wheels. All right, so all those are cut. And I missed some comments. Hello, Bonnie, Annette, Debbie. Oh yeah, you can still, okay. So those of you that don't know what perfect tails are. These are what they call perfect tails from the Soul Sisters. And they have them different inches. So depending how long you want to cut your, your ribbons long, you can do it. And you can pull it out this way and wrap it around and do the same thing. This will just be like a spool holder on it. So yeah, they're gotcha. Fix and enjoy the quiet house with the hubs and watch some shows. Girl, you go. Go join the go be with the hubs. Go be with the hubs. You gotta enjoy it. Hey, did you ever find a place to do your production, Susie? I know you were. How do I have 3? Why don't I have more of this? Oh, because I cut one more of the, oh. How did I do that? I only needed 3. Oh, I hope I cut the right ones. Oh, because I was doing alternating colors. Bingo. So let's see. So we finished off with green. Oh, I think I did it right. I did. Ah, look at me. But I got 2 extra ones. That's okay. Save them for another project. Which is fine. Oops. Missed some comments there. There we go. Okay. God, these stupid things are comments here, comments there. And I have to cut more of those. Of the others, so I'll show you how I did those. Let's get these in here. Pull them out really quick. Because I got to put the other deco mesh on top. And see, I did it right, except for I cut extra there. Oh well. Life goes on, you know? I always cut it short so that I don't cut too many. And then I always wind up cutting too many. Isn't that crazy? Alright, let's get the mesh cut. definitely don't need any more green. Got all the green. And listen, if it's your first time watching everybody, or anybody, up in the top right of your screen, you will see 3 little white dots. Go ahead and click on those little white dots, and then hit the notification so you can get notified when I go live. All right, I'll take the last one out. Oh. Let's roll this baby up. And we gotta cut the mesh. What I said I needed 3, right? I'm just gonna cut these individually. I'm not even gonna put it underneath the thing really quick. I cut these at 10 inches each. And see, if you put it underneath the rail, it doesn't kick back at you like that. Because the rail will hold it in place. Just 3 of that. And this is just 1 roll. So depending, I had a second one just in case I needed it, but it turned out I didn't. Which was good. So I'm gonna have more for another project. And 1 more. Okay, so I'm gonna roll these up really quick. Put a clothespin on them. I like to do, even when I'm doing these and not doing a live with you guys, I like to pre-do everything and have it already. Hey Pearl, hey Candace. Because otherwise then you're sitting here making the wreath and you got to do all this stuff and it's just like, oh, what a pain as you're doing it. So I'm one of these prep persons, like to have everything prepped. But this I didn't because I wasn't sure about the bunny butt. And these are just curls. Just rolling, rolling along. Thank you, Pearl. Yes, you guys, bless my page, float my boat, spread the love. Hey, Becky. How are you, my friend? All right, so those babies are done. Go back to our bunny butt. Oh, upside down. I love these. I think it was my daughter or son. One of them gave me these really nice scissors for Christmas or my birthday. My birthday and Christmas are like blending, so I always forget if I got it from Christmas, because my birthday's 5 days after Christmas, and I always forget if I got it from my birthday or Christmas. All right, so that's gonna be that one. It's gonna be this one. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad. I always hate it when people are not feeling good. I mean, there's a couple of nights I've had mine, and I have never canceled a live and saying I wasn't going to go on. I've never done that. But I always feel bad that saying, you know, if I was thinking of doing a live and, you know, and stuff. But, you know, it... Really? Oh, here, I was like, really? Tell me I cut more than what I needed. It's always sad. Hey, Lori, how are you? All right. So now that we got these all in, we're going to spread these out a little bit because we're going to put the bunny butt in here. Now, I'm not going to put anything else in here. So look at this. This was, I think it was a pencil. See where it's worn? Because I'll take the pipe cleaners or the Chanel stems, whatever one you do, and I'm going to curl them down because I'm not putting anything else on this with it. If I was going to put little styrofoam balls or something on it, I could do that, but I'll curl them down. Now you can also twist them all the way up, cuff them and cuff them behind, you know, too. it's whatever you want to do. No right or wrong. Hi, Irene. Hi, Lori. Welcome. If I know you're watching, that's okay. You can watch. You can watch. Watching is cool. So tomorrow is supposed to be another gorgeous day. And my granddaughter has this thing now that after school, the kids, some of the kids, they go down to, she she goes to preschool at one of these park districts. And she, afterwards, the kids like to go down and they'll go to like, there's like a big basketball, call it gym, and they have like a track. It's not a quarter mile long, but, you know, just basketball, you know, size court. And the kids go down there and just, they take a ball and run around, go crazy. So I was like, yeah, run off your energy. And then usually she gets in the car and within 2 seconds she falls asleep. And then I gotta, you know, we're only about 15 minutes away or so. And then it's like, I gotta sit in the car because I don't want to wake her up. But that's okay. Alrighty. I do too. Becky, we're putting on, let me show you what we're going to be doing, everybody. Those of you that came on are probably going, what is she doing? She's just got carrots and all. So we have a big bunny butt. That's a big butt. Now we'll work it in, you know, we'll move all this stuff around. But it's a bunny butt with ears. And that's why I was saying I don't think I'm going to do a bow or anything, but we're going to see. I mean, I could put the bunny off to the side, the ears off to one side, whatever. Well, it doesn't matter if I put it off to the side because it's a circle. You can figure that out. Hi there. Hi, Pam. How are you today? Yeah, this is it's pretty because the green, I don't know you don't want to call it moss green because it's not a moss cola. My New York is coming out. I don't know what color green you want to call it. It's not really a mint green either. I don't know. I guess it's close to a mint green. And these are the green and the orange is the carrots. I'm calling it my carrots. I'm trying to weave these in and out of each other. We'll see how the butt goes. But let's get these wound up here. Get them curled. Just rolling it down. I want the truck ribbon to be on the top. So the jute on this, you can cut if you want to make it small. I did mine at 30 inches because I wanted to make sure this is nice and full on here. Which way was I doing it? I think I was going like that. See, I worked that one up over there. Honey ribbon on top. My things curl up. All right, so let's get the outside wound up, and I twist it up a little bit because just to make sure the pipe cleaners, you know, are not going to come undone a little bit, you know, because sometimes we only twist it like once or twice, so I twist it a couple more times, and then before I roll it down. Which kind of helps. I call it Martha Stewart green because she uses that light green a lot. Does she really? I have not seen Martha Stewart. I used to love it when she was on her show, and then of course she got put in jail. And now she does a show, guys. The oddest couple of her and Snoop Dogg do a oh god, what's the name of it? If y'all know the name, pop it up on here. And they do a cooking show. So it's like Martha against, you know, Snoop Dogg, and then they invite a guest for each, and they make, you know, whatever. And then they all sit down at a table, and the guests kind of rank who's better, you know, just for fun. But it's, I mean, it's like The Odd Couple. Who would ever think Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart? But I love the show. And the new one that's out too. Watched a long time. Oh, well, she hasn't been on. Hey, Lorraine. Welcome from New York. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Barbara. The other show that's on is, was it Cake Boss and Duff Goldman? So Cake Boss from Carlos Bakery and Duff Goldman from Charm City Bakery. He's up here in, was it Baltimore, Maryland, I think it is. And he had a big show. He, you know, is known for baking. So him and Buddy, well, both of them are. Him and Buddy are now doing like, they're doing like challenges, you know, and then, you know, whatever the theme may be. I think they alternate who picks it each time. And then they got to win by points, you know, and at the end of the whole, I guess, series, so to speak, they'll announce who the winner is. But each show they'll announce like Duff won or Buddy won. But well, I like both of them. So I finally got the flowers you got at Hobby Lobby for the butterfly. I'm looking at my butterfly. Oh, yes, I know what you're talking about. I swear I see the butterfly right there. It's like 2 picks, you know, kind of thing. I love doing things like that. What did I just do? Oh, I did my little ornaments I showed you guys earlier. Beth, I'm glad you're on. Please tell me who the lady is that made these. Please, please. Thank you, Lorraine. Geez, I remember when all that there was to watch was Julia Childs and the Galloping Gourmet. Oh my God, Becky. I know, and then you got the Cake Boss, you got the Food Network channel, you got kids competing against each other, you got bakery challenges for the different holidays. It's like, good golly. Everybody has, you know, their own cooking show, like Emeril Lagasse, Rachel Ray. It's like so many shows. But they're all kind of interesting to watch. I like it when they do, who does it? Oh, God, I can see his face. Oh, God, he was on Queer Eye with the Straight Guy, the guy with the glasses who did the cooking thing. His last name is Alan, I think. And they do like cooking challenges, you know, a bunch of people, and they'll kind of weed it down, and, you know, they get voted off. And I like that show. I can't think of the name of the show. It's like one of those food challenge shows. I don't know. Not that I'm going to make anything that way. Trendy Floral Studio. Okay. So guys, shout out to Trendy Floral Studio. She hand makes these. Probably on her Etsy page. I don't know if she has any more in stock, but I love my butt. But Beth actually got them and offered me if I wanted to, you know, buy one from her, which I did. Oops, let me curl this one down. So I've had it sitting here for weeks. And like I said, I was going to do a pink and white check. I have that. And I pulled out all this pink and white mesh. And then I went with pink and teal, because I had all that. And I was going to do it on the grapevine, evergreen. And I drive myself crazy. Yes. Do you or anybody got any bees for sale? I do have a bee wreath already done. I can show it to you because it's right over. I have a couple. Where are you? Pearl. Are you looking for just the bee or a bee wreath that's already completed? Because I have completed bee wreaths. Hi, Evelyn. Or are you looking for those bees that are the burlap type bee thing? Because those, if you're looking for those, I know everybody was sold out of them, if that's what you were looking for. So let me know. Because I know those are like hotcakes. I'm pushing it down because I know I'm going to move it. All right, so we got all those curled down. All 18 times 2 is at 36. All right, so she already had the pipe cleaners or Chanel stems, whatever you want to call them, in. So now we're going I'm going to stand up, so I may disappear from the screen, y'all. And I'm going to push all my mesh up. Do I want him in the center? Hold on, let me get his ears. Or her ears, I guess, because she's pink. If I put the ears... I'm just laying this out, y'all. Do I want her butt down here? I could do her butt down here. I could put a bow here and then put her ears up here. Or put her butt in the middle. All right. I want to make sure I didn't miss her camera. So, why am I turning upside down? I could just do this. All right. So, we can put the butt down here, which is not a problem. Put her ears up here, and then I could do a bow and put a bow in the center. Or we could put the butt in the center. Like I could put her ears off to the side or up top. What do you guys think? I'm thinking. So you just want the bee. Hold on. All right. So Pearl, you want the bee that is like out of this burlap stuff, if I'm thinking correct. Hey Kay, that looks like the bee like this. And just respond yes if that's what you're looking for. Thank you, Kay. Oops. I just put upside down now. I think I'm going to put his butt in the middle. It'd be easy if I bring his butt this way. I do like her butt. I say his. It's her. I do like her butt in the middle. What's my watch doing? Oh. Oh, I do like her in the middle. Look, I don't even have to attach her because her butt's in there. I do like her in the middle. I brought her up that way because it just made it easy and then trying to fluff everything up. So I'm going to dump her over upside down. A lot of people are probably going to be yelling at me for doing that so that I can tie her butt. You're looking for plush bees. I have not seen those. Well, I have. So if you're, Regina, if you're looking for plush bees, I know this is going to sound weird. A lot of people are getting a lot of, you know, like the plush things like at Walmart and stuff. I don't know if they have any of those plush bees per se, but check there because last year everybody went crazy over the Peeps. At Walmart. So you may want to try there. Or Hobby Lobby, Michael's. But, Pearl, if you're looking for the bead, like I said, a lot of people are sold out. So I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to cut these off later. Oh, I like that. I like her butt sticking out just like that. I'm going to fix all my ribbon again. Trying to keep up. Trying to keep up. I don't know which one to look at since I'm delaying one and good on the other. I do like that. I do. This is for sale in my Etsy shop already. So if anybody wants it, please go buy it. Buy it, buy it, buy it. This is the only bunny butt I have. So I'm not sure if she was sold out at one time. I believe she was, but go check her website. And that was Trendy Floral Studio, excuse me, who sold the bunny butt. I always give a shout out, woo, sat on my pillow, to those companies because, you know, they're small businesses. We like to support each other. I got to get up on the page. Target. Oh. Target Joann's, yeah. I mean, any place that would have something that's plush would be a good place, you know? And it's always in the places that you don't think. You walk in. Like even, you know, what do you call them? Like TJ Maxx, Marshall's, World Market, Home Goods, those places too have things, and you don't think that they would have something that you could use technically. But like World Market, I like to go into. Even Bed Bath & Beyond, they had a bunch of gnomes. I was going to say, do I have one out? No. And that were like, and they started carrying some wreaths and different things. And I was like, hey, they're stepping up their game in the crafting world. At least I think so. And so there was some things even at Christmas time that they had that could be used for wreaths. So you just never know. All right. So bunny butt. Ears are going to be up here. Let me stand up again. I think I don't want to put them directly off. I'm going to put them off to the side. Just to make it, I don't know, fun. Because if you put it directly up, look. Let me turn around so you guys can see. Hi, Wendy. How are you? All right. So I'm going to, can you guys see if I do it this way? I'm just going to hold them up like this. So let's see if you guys can see. Ooh, I just lost everything. Try Derek's designs, yeah. So see how it looks in the middle? Well, kind of like that. But I thought just for fun, kind of maybe stick them off to the side. Just to make it fun, something different. TJ Maxx and Marshall's has some really cute vintage looking bunnies. Ah, they do. What is those ones that everybody's looking for? Or has? Reminds me of those Chia Pets. They're bunnies and they have like green sparkly stuff on it. Oh, God, what is that? There's a name for it. Old Time Pottery might have some. Yeah, Old Time Pottery. All that spring stuff. Yep. All right, so let's put one ear in. Let's get one ear going here. And you know, you just never know. Like Target started having, you know, because they do their seasonal stuff, you know, Halloween and Christmas and everything. And, you know, you walk in, and like I said, the peeps were everybody's big thing last year that they wanted. That were people were buying to do in wreaths. And, oops, hold on. Let me twist tie. Hi, Judy. Whoa. Let me get off that, whatever that was. All these crazy things are coming up. And you can bend these ears like down or something too. So we'll see, maybe if we'll bend it out to the side or something. And like I said, I'm gonna cut these. What's the Me Too? Out to Vicky. I'm confused at the ears backwards. The pink is the front, right? Do you see? Yes, I understand what you're saying, because normally since at the back you would see the back of the ear like this on the bunny. Totally agree. You're right. Maybe his head is turning. Because if I do it this way, then you're not going to see the pink, and if I don't want to flop it over that way. So you are totally right. You think the ears are better in the middle? We can put them in the middle and see what it looks like. You can always change it, y'all. No right or wrong. Ooh, I'd have to move it closer together. I guess I should put it that way. Now you got me going on that. Now you got me going. Well, maybe I could flop his ear this way so you can kind of see it. Let me put him in. Now I want to put him in this way. Let's get this underneath the tail. Right, there's one. Oh, come on. Get it around the wire. I need one go. We'll vote. Which way should we put it? Oh, I'm glad too. Okay, that's what we're talking about right now. Because where's the other pipe cleaner? Okay. So, who was it that said it? Vicky. So technically, because the bunny butt, this is the inside of the ear. So that if the bunny's running away, you would technically see the back of the ear as compared to seeing the front of the ear. She made a very good, valid point on it. But if I can't flop his ear like that, I don't know. Because it would look, well. Okay. Yes, Kate. Could I flop his ear down like that? Would that look funny? Now, see, now I don't like it now with the pink showing that way. Let me twist tie this one. You know, I would have left it probably with the pink showing. Oh, how funny. That's too funny. All right. Maybe we can leave one ear up and one ear down. Oh, gosh. I'll make sure I do his ears in the same thing. That's so funny. I'm just going to laugh at myself all night long that I didn't catch that. Yeah, it looks cute with the one ear like that. tighten that one. I gotta see how it looks like because I'm gonna see it in here. I know, Pearl, but you know, it's so funny because you don't think of it that way because you wanted the color to show through. And it's funny that Vicki mentioned it. I didn't pick up on that. I think that's so funny. So can you guys see? I smushed the things when I flipped it over again. I think it looks cute like that, with one ear down like that and one ear up. Because then you can kind of see the pink. What do you guys think? Tighten that a little bit more. Because he's running his ears flopping, right? Ears are perfect. Do you know if there are any bunny butts anywhere? Luann, this is from Trendy Floral Designs. This bunny butt with the ears. Craft Outlet had some at one time. I don't know if anybody still has any. But one thing you can try is, what is it? Dollar Tree comes out with, you know, the ears and like a poofy tail kind of thing. And you can go and check this and do that because I did that one year. Somebody, where did I get it from? I got ears of tail, I think it was Craft Outlet, and feet. So I had the feet so they flopped up in front of you, like Thumper, you know. I'm trying to think if I have any of those because I made that wreath last year. I did it on a bunny form, I think. I gotta think. Because you guys are catching me off guard. But that's the best. Even go on Etsy. Go on Etsy.com and type in bunny bunny butts and see if that comes up. And see. But I honestly don't know. I've had this probably since January, maybe. I think it's since January. Oh, try that, Derek. Oh yeah, Derica. She made a bunch of bunny butts. I remember seeing that from somebody who posted the live from it. Try Derica. Derica's Designs. Oh, that's right, because I bought a bunch of her stuff from when I went to Wreath Makers Live last year. Yeah, she makes really pretty ones too. And it might not be the same butt, but it's a butt. All right, you guys. I gotta flip these all out since I flipped that baby upside down and backwards. But I don't want to put a bow on this. I just kind of want to leave it because I think the bow is going to take away from the butt. For some of us, that would be a good thing, right? Like me. But I think leaving it just the way it is, I think it will be fine. Thank you, Judy. I took half a styrofoam, covered it with, wash towel from DT. Bought bunny ears from there too. Yeah, I have the bunny ears that's on a headband from Dollar Tree. And they have furry butt that come out, and I'm not sure if it was the feet and the tail that they came out with last year. Geez, I'm trying to remember. Because what I did with the band, I just kind of cut the band off. Sometimes it's just glued on, and you can kind of cut it off the band. And then I had the ears; they just kind of stayed kind of centered because part of it was still there, and I put that on. But you have to see. Some of the places are coming out with some of the Easter stuff. Not all the places have them out yet. I don't think I saw anything down at Dollar. Oh, I was at Hobby Lobby last week, and they have Easter out, but I don't think it's all over there. Well, maybe it is. I think they were still setting up in some places. Oh, and then they opened up another Hobby Lobby. So I have one that takes me about 28 minutes to get to one. The other one's about the same. One's supposedly a little bit closer, maybe by about 4 or 5 miles. And then I found out from a friend that they opened up another one. And I said, oh, we should go. Now I have 3 of them. So that in case one doesn't have it, maybe the other might. You know, when you want that one thing and they run out of one store and you got to go to a million. Party City might. Oh, yeah. Party City. Good job, Mimi. This green SketchUp has uncovered them with egg. Found a bunny tail, too. Oh. See, you guys are creative. Thank you. Oh. Thank you for coming in, Pearl. You have a nice evening as well. So, guys, that's going to be it. Our bunny butt. I like it. Good call on the ears. I would have had them backwards. I probably would have figured out eventually. Say, oops. But, so this is for sale, like I said, in my Etsy shop, if anybody would like to buy it. I posted my pin down there. You can just hit on it and bing, there you go. And whatever else. If you don't see something in there you want, let me know, because I probably can make it. Because that's me. I like to do a lot of them. I like to do a lot. I love my ears just nestled in there. I think that's perfect. See, he's digging in the truck, just like the truck ribbon is. Here he's getting his carrots. I mean, I thought about putting some carrots. I had some little, oh, look at that. That one's broken. That one's going back to the store. About putting some carrots in there. But I think my idea of just putting the green with the orange tells you it's carrots. He's diving into his carrots. Thank you. Thank you, Margarita. Isabel. Oh, my God. Isabel Martinez Riviera. Luann, no problem. Thank you, Regina. No problem. Oop. And if you guys have any other questions or something that I may have missed, just put them in the comments. I usually go back and I will go, you know, in case I missed anybody's comments. Because you need to get involved. But there's my bunny butt. All right, you guys. So I am going to say thank you for coming to NonnasNuttykrafts today. And, of course, I never tell you who I am because I'm Carolynne, because I just assume everybody knows who I am. So popular. And I will see you next time at NonnasNuttykrafts. Bye.